We're the Doom Buggy Diaries. I'm Aaliyah.
And I'm Nicole, and we're your host, your ghost host.
Today, we will be
ranking Pixar movies. I was about to say rides. Movies.
I wish there were more Pixar rides.
Yes, agreed.
So we're going to start from oldest to newest. We have like a little tier list thing. So it'll be from S, A, B, C, D, F. Yeah, and F is the worst, obviously. So
yeah, S is the best, like, above everything else. Yeah, and this is going to be a little bit different because now we actually have to agree on some things, which we can always put it in the middle if, like, I think something's good or not. Also, there's, like, 3 movies on here that I think I haven't seen.
Really? I think there's only one that I haven't seen all the way, and that's The Good Dinosaur.
I haven't seen Onward, Incredibles 2.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And Inside Out 2.
Oh, you never saw that, did you?
Mm-mm.
Okay, well, you're missing some bangers. That's all I'll say.
I need to watch them. I want to watch them before we go on this trip, which is in a month from today.
Oh, yeah, it is literally a month.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're just going to kind of spitball. There's also not really any news.
Yeah.
Not a lot. Has there been anything? I feel like there was something that I... No, because we already talked about the lounge.
There's a new lightsaber hilts.
Oh, yeah.
Coming to
that was like a couple
Savi's workshop.
Yeah. It's like a pirates.
Pirates?
Yeah.
I didn't know that was Pirates theme. I just heard
it's not like the movie or the ride. It's just like pirate-esque stuff.
Themed. Yeah.
So, we're going to start with Toy Story. Do you want to do all the Toy Story movies? And then, like, all the cars together? Or do you just want to go in oldest to newest?
We'll just go oldest to newest, because I feel like some of these movies, like, for example, like, I know more of, or I remember more about Cars 1 than I do 2 and 3.
Fair enough. I don't remember 3 really at all.
Yeah.
So that's going to be interesting.
Wasn't there a Planes movie?
Yeah, but they're not on any of the lists, so I don't know how that works. I don't know if Disney actually made it, or if they just try to forget about that. I don't know.
I'd never seen it, but I just remember it.
I think I saw it in theaters when it came out. I don't remember. It was forgettable. So
yeah.
Let's start with Toy Story. What do you think? Just like.
So for me, the original Toy Story, I would have to put it at C tier, B tier or C.
Yeah, I think it is. It might be my least favorite Toy Story movie.
Yeah, for me, it's outdated. That's all.
It is definitely outdated, but I just feel like it's, like, the least entertaining of all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Some people hate the newer ones, but I think they're really good. So.
I really liked Toy Story 4, but that's a hot take.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't think it's a hot take, but yeah, we'll put Toy Story, the original, at C. Yeah. So next up is A Bug's Life, which you watched just more recently, right?
Yeah, I watched A Bug's Life recently.
I remember that.
I'd say I'd put it at C tier too. Like, there's nothing really memorable about it, but it's a good watch. Like, if you want to throw something on the TV, it's good to put on the TV.
I think the concept is really cute, but I also just find the movie, like, kind of, not scary, but it's just kind of, like, off-putting, and I don't ever really watch it. I've seen it, but I'll agree with C, because I feel bad, because I think most Pixar movies are a C or better.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess I'll agree with that. So, next up is Toy Story 2. I like Toy Story 2.
I do too. I'm trying to remember the story.
It's the one with Al's Toy Barn.
Okay,
and, like,
thought so.
Jesse and Woody split up.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking, because Toy Story 3 is with Lotso.
Yeah.
I'd say I'd put it at a B tier. I think that's a good point for it. Jesse never gives up. Jesse finds a way. There's a lot of memorable things in the movie.
That's the polishing scene.
Yeah, the most satisfying scene in all of Pixar, in my opinion. So yeah, I think it would either be a high B, low A, I would say.
I'll agree. We can move these around based on what we think. But I'll agree with B. So far, we're in agreement.
Yeah. Monsters, Inc. It is one of my favorite Pixar movies and has been since I was little, right next to Nemo. Monsters, Inc., I would put it at A, almost S tier, in my opinion. I think, you know what? I would put it at S tier. It's one of those types of movies I can watch it literally 24/7, not get bored of it.
I'll put it in A because it used to be like one of my favorites, but I watched it again recently and it's got a lot of like boring parts. I love the movie itself, but like, I don't know. Yeah. I think Monsters University is better, and that's also a hot take. It's such a cute movie, though.
It's a cute movie. I will agree with that. I like Monsters University. I don't know. I think it's just because it's my childhood favorite movie that I'm just like... I also haven't seen it in a minute, so maybe you're right on that.
That's fair. I don't know. I like Monsters, Inc. It used to be my favorite.
Yeah. Your Monsters University hat.
Yeah, I actually have the hat up on my shelf.
Yeah. Next is Nemo. Do you want to start off?
Sure. I'm trying to think. Because Nemo's like a comfort movie. I don't sit and watch it, but it is one of the movies I just leave on a lot.
Yeah.
I think it's a solid... I'm gonna go A.
I think, for me at least, it's an S tier 100%, but I also agree that it could be an A movie. But
I don't know. It's one of those. I'll put it at A for now. We might move some stuff around.
Yeah.
I'll have to think on it.
Alright. Next, The Incredibles. I don't really care for this movie. That is a hot take. It's not my favorite, and it's not... I think it's a mid movie is what I'm gonna call it. It's very mid. I would put it at...
Oh god, this is gonna break my heart.
Either B or C. Like high C, low B, in my opinion. I don't think it's as, like, it should be with A Bug's Life, but also...
There's no way. Okay. Let me say my opinion on this. I think it's an S tier movie. Oh my gosh. Really? You don't like it?
It's just boring. In my opinion. I like the more calm movies, and this has too much action.
So it's too good. It has too much going on. How is it boring? The music puts it at S to begin with. You can't disagree with that. Michael Giacchino is his name. I know him by name. I did a whole project on him.
Oh. Well.
Wait, did he do that soundtrack? Wait, I actually don't remember.
I don't know. It's just... Yeah,
yes.
It's Michael Giacchino.
Woo! I got scared for a second that I was wrong.
It's just not one of my favorites. I don't know. Yeah. I'm sorry, Pookie.
I'm gonna hit her later. Okay, so how can we compromise? Do you really think it's a C tier?
I don't think I think if anything, it's maybe a low B. So we could always put it at A. But that's just my opinion also.
Okay, we'll put it at A for now. Maybe it'll have to be low A because you disagree with me.
Yeah, I do. I don't remember much about Cars 2. Oh wait, is it?
It's just the OG.
Okay, I was about to say, if that's Cars 2, don't ask me.
Oh, I can tell you about Cars 2.
Anyways.
AKA the best Cars movie, which everybody disagrees on.
Yeah, some of these movies get jumbled up in my brain, but the original Cars, what would you put it at?
Cars is such a great franchise, and like, I don't remember like barely anything about the third one, I'm not gonna lie.
Weren't they in Tokyo? Is that where?
No, that's the second one.
Okay.
And that's why the second one's the best.
I do like the Tokyo one.
Okay, I would be fine putting the OG Cars at like... See, it's better than A Bug's Life, and I think it's better than the OG Toy Story.
I would say B for me.
Okay, we'll put it at B. It might be low B.
Yeah.
Which kind of sucks because I love Cars, but like, it is. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah.
The next movie is one of my favorite movies. I
agree.
I rate it as an S.
I agree.
Okay, good. It's Ratatouille. Yeah.
I mean, I rewatched it again recently.
It's so good. And the music is amazing.
Yeah. Who did that one?
I absolutely adore Ratatouille and everything about it. I
freaking knew it. It's the same guy. That's why I love him. It's Michael Giacchino that did the soundtrack for Ratatouille and Incredibles, and I love it.
I love the soundtrack for Ratatouille. No, you're good.
But
I have a shirt with the recipe. It shows Emile and Remy on the front, and on the back it shows the recipe for Ratatouille. Maybe one day on the YouTube we can try and make it.
Yeah, but my mom doesn't like Ratatouille. She's like, it's boring. I can't stay awake. I'm like, but you stay awake through all of Nemo? And I'm like, I feel like that Ratatouille is
That's a sin. What do you mean?
She doesn't like it. I don't know why.
I love Ratatouille.
I also feel very deeply about the next movie. We're going through this very quickly, so we'll see what we end up talking about after this. But
it's okay. This movie, at first, I hated it.
WALL-E is, by the way.
Yes.
I don't know.
Sorry. WALL-E. I absolutely hated WALL-E when I first watched it. It was the most boring movie I could have ever imagined. And then I watched it again recently, and I'm like, it's alright. I would say, for me, it's a B tier.
I don't know
why. I also really like the message in the movie. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know why I love WALL-E, because I agree that it's boring, but it's also one of those comfort movies. I used to put it on to, like, fall asleep to, like, every night for a while.
Did you see in Disneyland for Earth Day, I think? They had,
yeah,
they had a WALL-E just roaming around.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Disneyland.
Yeah. They have everything. We have nothing.
Which is not true.
Yeah.
4 theme parks, 2 water parks, but they have everything.
Yeah, but they have the... Yeah. Anyways.
I don't know, because I don't think, like, this is my favorite to watch over and over again, but I think the message is really cute. And, like, the whole... with Eve.
Yes.
Like, it's so cute to me.
It's a very cute movie, I'll agree. Yeah.
You said B?
I said B.
We'll go through and rearrange them after. Next up is Up, and I have a hot take for this one.
What is your hot take?
I don't like the movie.
What would you rank it as?
I mean, I wouldn't put it below C, because once again, I think there might be one movie lower than that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think, the most memorable part is the very beginning. The sad part is the most memorable part, and then I know they go to Paradise Falls and all, I know the storyline, but I just don't, it's pretty boring to me.
I like the movie. I think it's very cute, but I do have to agree that the most memorable part is in the beginning. I also like the end when Carl's the one who gives him the badge.
Yeah, that is cute.
Scouts. Too. Like, I think that's really cute. And then Doug, obviously, and Kevin. But yeah, I would say it's a B. Because I don't think it's maybe low B or high C, low B.
We'll put it at low B for now, and we'll go through and figure that out.
And then we'll give y'all our final ranking of everything when we're done. Toy Story 3. This is
S tier.
Yes,
sorry.
This is my favorite Toy Story movie. It is S tier. I love the Barbie and Ken, like, specifically when Ken's trying on outfits and stuff like that, and then Barbie ties them up.
This might be a nostalgic thing, because I more, like, grew up with Toy Story 3.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm too much younger, or whatever.
I'm an old lady.
But I used to know, like, the first hour of this movie. Like, the entire, like, I would repeat it. Like, I could say it line for line. I love this movie. I watched it so much.
That's how it is for me in Tangled.
Fair enough. I love Toy Story 3. Do you agree?
I agree it's an S. It is definitely really good. And also, Lotso is a good villain. I like Lotso as a villain.
Pixar is good at making kids' movies deep.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think most of these movies are pretty deep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cars 2. This is the one where they're in Tokyo.
Here, Charlie. My dog got back here.
Do you want me to go?
He's okay. He'll probably be okay. But this is the spy movie. The cars and the spies. And people hated on this movie so much.
But it's so good. It's like...
It has the most action out of all of it.
I think it's very cute.
I mean, cars that are spies in Tokyo... That's pretty good. I mean, I don't think it's S tier, or probably not even A tier, but like, out of the Cars movies, I think it's the best.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think?
I agree. I'd say low A.
We'll go low A.
This movie, I have a hot take about. It is a really good movie, in my opinion.
I don't know if that's a hot take. I thought the hot take was it being bad.
A lot of people hate this movie.
I don't hate the movie, but it's forgettable to me. So
see, and for me, it's one of my favorites. So
Brave.
I love We keep forgetting to mention
We're
it.
looking at it, but it's Brave.
It's Brave. I love Brave. It is quite literally one of my favorites. Like, I wouldn't put an S in it, probably low A, but it's one of those movies, it's a comfort movie I could leave on, and I could, sing the songs, and it has really good music, so.
I would personally put it at B.
Yeah.
But maybe we can put it up there.
Maybe high B. We'll rearrange it. Yeah.
And see, now my hot take is Monsters University being better than the original.
Yeah.
But it might once again be I grew up with it because I remember I saw it in theaters and when I was younger. I don't know. I like this movie a lot. It's fun. It's funny.
Roar, Omega Roar.
You can't lie. It's an enjoyable movie.
It is enjoyable. I didn't say anything.
I think it's a great movie.
I'd put it at an A tier.
I'm chill with that. We can put it behind the original. The original's the original, so, I think most people like originals better, but
yeah.
I don't know. I just really like Monsters University.
Yeah. So. The next movie's Inside Out. I really like it. It is a really good Pixar movie. It's very deep. I personally would put it at an A tier. Maybe, A, almost S tier.
I'll put it at an A. I think it's, once again, Pixar does this thing where they like to make kids' movies deep. And the second movie was even deeper, which you haven't seen. You should watch it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'll agree. It's a great movie. I don't think it's S. I don't think it's up there with Ratatouille.
Yeah. And
Toy Story 3, but...
That's why I said almost S. This next movie, this is actually a hot take for me. A lot of people hate it. A lot of people think it's boring. The Good Dinosaur. I adore this movie, and for me, at least, it's an A tier. Almost S. If not an S tier. But a lot of people think it's boring because there's not, much... It's very cute, and there's, not too much going on. And then, Arlo's a really cute character.
I saw this movie, a long time ago. So, my ranking might not be, great, but I put it at a B. Because I don't think it's up there with the rest of them.
Meanwhile, I think otherwise. If you want, we can do low A, high B.
We'll put it here for now.
Okay.
Whatever.
We're putting it at high B.
Yeah. I forget. You still can't see.
Yeah.
Finding Dory.
Finding Dory. Do you want to start off?
Yeah, I like this movie. I don't know why some people don't like it. Maybe it's just because people are tired of sequels or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Or, I guess prequels.
I'd rather sequels than a remake. Live
agree.
action. Yeah.
I think it's a cute movie. I mean, I don't know.
I think it's very cute. It's, yeah, that's all I gotta say. It's very cute. It's nothing memorable. I mean, in my opinion, I
wouldn't put it
Becky, and I like Gerald.
And Hank. That's I have a Christmas ornament of Hank.
Yeah, and the not teapot, but the coffee pot. I'd put it at a high C.
Okay. I don't know if I agree. I think it's better than A Bug's Life, at least.
I think so too, and that's why I said a high C.
But I also personally think it's better than Up.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's okay.
We'll rearrange later.
Cars 3.
Cars 3? I don't remember this
I don't remember it either, so I'm going to put it below Bug's Life, because at least we remember Bug's Life.
Yeah.
If it's an unforgettable movie, I don't... Like, if I remember absolutely nothing from it, then clearly I didn't care for it. Yeah. So, I couldn't even tell you what the plot is. Yeah. They probably didn't need to have one.
Coco. It is one of my favorite movies. I think it's an S tier movie. I would rank it with Ratatouille, if not maybe higher. Not higher, but like on the same level. Higher? On the same level.
I think Coco's S tier. Yeah. I think most people can agree. It's a deep movie, once again. And yeah, it's cute, it's fun, great music.
Yeah, great music. I love the songs and stuff like that. Really the characters are very cute. Yeah, and then the villain, De La Cruz, is a very good villain, in my opinion.
And also the storyline is great.
Yeah.
Like, there's, once again, not a lot of kids' movies have, like, good stories. Like, I don't know, complex stories, I guess.
Yeah.
But Coco is one of those, for me. I like it.
I agree. And especially because music's a big part of both of our lives. Like, hers especially, but, you know.
Yeah, great music.
Yeah.
And you haven't seen the next movie.
Yeah, right? I haven't seen it, which is Incredibles 2, so I'll let you take the lead.
Also, Coco 2 is in production.
Yes, I am so excited. I really hope that it's good.
No, I hope it's the prequel, not a sequel. I hope it goes into the other characters' lives before.
Mm-hmm.
But either way, it'll probably be good. Yeah, next up is Incredibles 2. I've seen it, you haven't.
Yeah, so take the lead.
Sam, which is my brother, he doesn't like this movie, or he used to hate on it. I don't know why. I thought it was a great movie. It's fun. It's got a lot of action. It's a superhero movie. The music, once again, is great. They're on a big cruise ship. I like the characters. Do I think it's... I'd probably put it at A tier, but that's also because I just love The Incredibles in general. I like the house. They have the cool high-tech house, which is pretty cool in this movie.
Isn't that just a movie where Jack gets all his powers?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll put it at A. You might... I mean, you haven't seen it, so...
Yeah.
I don't think it's better than Inside Out or Monsters, Inc. or Nemo, but it still is very good. So,
okay.
I'll agree with that.
Toy Story 4. I absolutely adore this movie. I would put it at an A tier.
I could...
A or B.
I could see low A.
Yeah.
Because I think it's definitely better than Toy Story 2.
Yes.
Even though I like Toy Story 2. The graphics are great. Or, like, the movie itself looks really good.
I like Forky. I relate to Forky because
Forky.
I am trash. But in all seriousness, I think it's a very cute movie. So yeah.
Yeah, I think it's great. The what's the little girl? It's not Bonnie, is it?
Yeah. Bonnie?
I guess it is Bonnie.
Yeah.
I was thinking of Toy Story 3.
Yeah, because it's her first day of kindergarten and she's
Forky and yeah. I just forgot that it was still Bonnie.
Yeah.
And then the next movie you also haven't seen.
Yeah, I haven't seen Onward. I really want to see it. I've heard good things about it, but also I've heard bad things. So
I think people like to hate for no reason.
That's what I mean.
Or people like this one. It may have come out in theaters, but I think it was like close to COVID.
It was theaters. I do remember that.
But I liked the movie. I mean, I saw it here on Disney Plus, but it's a cute movie. You know, the kid, the dad, and there's like a mystery. And I also, okay, as a nerd, I guess, it's got a lot of stuff from D&D, which I think is pretty cool.
Really?
Yeah, like the chest. I can't remember his name. The chest goblin thing is in the movie, and the goo.
Oh, that's
and
cute.
It's like they go in a cave, and I think it's really cute.
That's cute.
It's a well done movie in my opinion. I will put it at B though, because I just don't think it lines up with The Incredibles or Nemo or Monsters Inc. Yeah. But it is still a really good movie.
Yep. Next is Soul. I really like this movie. I think it's cute. However, I do think that it gets boring at times depending on who's watching. But as me specifically, I would rank it in A tier.
Fair enough. I rank it S because...
Yeah. I knew that was coming.
I mean, it's one of my favorites.
I think it's an S, like, high A, though, in my opinion. But also, low S would be...
I could rank it high A, but like I said, I'm a big music person. And the whole thing is music, and... the story is also very deep. It makes me cry every time.
Yeah.
This was also one of those movies that came out during the COVID-ish time, so a lot of the next couple movies didn't get, like, enough hype.
Yeah.
Which I think they should have.
They should have. Especially the next movie after this is... I think it's an S tier, which we'll get into that.
We'll put Soul at A for now.
Alright, the next movie is Luca. Luca is... Hold on. Let me go up real quick. How do I go up? I've never...
You go like that. 2 fingers.
Sorry, I'm not a MacBook proficient. Luca, I would definitely put it with Coco. Like, they're on the same level. If not, I think... Yeah, that's it. I think it's an S tier. I think the movie's cute. I think the characters are very cute. I don't like the fan base that tried to ship Bruno and Luca together. They're kids. Calm down. The soundtrack is also extremely good. I really like the music in it. And then also the story is very cute. So
I think it's cute. I really like the movie. I could rank it S. I think it's enjoyable. I think it's underhyped.
Yes.
I mean, it had that, like, moment where people on TikTok...
Silencio Bruno.
Yeah. But it kind of died off. And no one really talks about Luca, anymore.
And there's nothing in the parks for Luca, which
there's
sucks.
Actually... Did you know, in the Italy Pavilion at Epcot, they have, like, a painting of Luca?
Oh, I
saw it on TikTok. I was like, we need to find that next
time.
Yes,
we do. I got, there was a Luca postcard that I saw at the, it's like this art shop next to the American Pavilion, the restaurant. And that's where I got a little postcard with Luca and, I can't think of his name.
Bruno?
No, his name is not Bruno. I thought it was Bruno. Is it Alberto? Yeah, Alberto. I said Bruno earlier. It's Alberto.
It's been a minute since I've seen it.
Yeah, but it's... Next is Turning Red. I really like this movie. I think it's a cute movie. And I would put it at an A tier.
When I first saw this movie, I was like, what?
It made me cringe. I'm not even gonna lie.
It also made me cringe, but I really like the movie.
I do really like the movie and the music. I like that Billie Eilish and Phineas, which is her brother, worked on the soundtrack for it, and that's why the songs are so good. Because you know what's up.
Yeah, I think it's a good movie.
We have a lot of A-tier movies.
Yeah, we do. I don't know, there was a lot of hate around it, and then it got popular for a little bit, and then dropped off again.
Yeah.
I think it's cute.
I think it's because a lot of people, like, of course, cringed at first, and then they thought I know my boyfriend thinks, her brother thinks that the character design is very weird. He doesn't like the character design. Yeah.
But I'm like, he's weird about that
He's
type of stuff.
He's very picky with stuff like that, so he'll, like, hate on something just because of the way it looks. He definitely judges a book by its cover.
Yeah. Have you seen this next one?
I have not.
Okay, well, one other.
Actually, I haven't seen the last 3 movies.
Oh my gosh, you haven't? Well, I guess I can just rate them whatever I want. The next one is Lightyear. I saw this in theaters. It got a lot of hate and not a lot of attention. Like, the only attention was bad attention. It was a very short movie, and I felt like it was rushed. I liked it when I watched it, but I do think it might be one of the worst Pixar movies. By that, it's still good. It's still enjoyable. I'd watch it. I'm going to put it low C because, like I said, I don't think anything deserves a D or an F from Pixar. But yeah. Next up is Elemental. I watched this. Where did I watch this?
I've seen scenes of Elemental. I think it's very cute.
Where was I? I wasn't at UGA. It was not out that long ago. Was it? Maybe it was.
I don't know.
Anyways, I thought I watched this in a dorm. I watched it on the DCP. Like, in our room. I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
Anyways, it's a cute movie. I really liked it. Once again, there's not a lot of hype around it, but I think it's really cute. I put it at B because I don't think it stands up with, Inside Out, Monsters, Inc., Incredibles. What?
Oh, I was gonna say, I just noticed, if y'all see us continuously looking down, I'm sure at this point you can already assume there's a computer right here. You can't really tell on the camera, so.
Yeah, I have it hidden. And then last but not least is Inside Out 2, which is like the most grossing animated movie ever, which is crazy.
I didn't think the previews made it seem gross.
Shut up. Once again, I saw this in theaters, and it made me cry. It was a very cute movie. I don't think it's better than the first, because I have not rewatched it since, and I put Inside Out on all the time. So I'll put it at B, because I think it's definitely not a C. It's a really good movie, but I don't think it's on the same level as the first one, so.
Yeah.
Do you want to go through and...
So, yeah.
Let's start with the C tier and rearrange them.
Alright, C tier. I think it's good where it's at, if I'm being honest, other than, Lightyear, and that's just because I've never seen it.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. So C tier, we have Finding Dory, Toy Story, A Bug's Life, Cars 3, and then Lightyear in that order.
Yeah.
Which I agree with. So.
Do you think we should go top to bottom, and that will give us the last,
That's
the
fine.
final okay. So, let's see.
What is your favorite Pixar movie?
Of all time, it's Ratatouille, but currently it's Luca. If that makes sense.
Okay, then we'll leave Ratatouille where it is, because I think it is my favorite Pixar movie. Or one of.
Yeah.
So Ratatouille first. You would put Luca there, right?
Yeah.
So I'll agree. I don't really care. I'll do Ratatouille, Luca. Do you agree with Coco, then Toy Story 3?
Yeah.
Do you agree with Toy Story 3 in this year?
What do you mean? I think Toy Story... What do you mean by that?
Do you agree with it here?
Where else would I put it?
I'm asking you.
Oh, then yeah, I agree.
So Ratatouille, Luca, Coco, Toy Story 3.
What's an S?
What's the best A tier movie?
A tier movie best? That's a tough one. Ooh, because right now in our A tier we have Monsters Inc. and Nemo, The Incredibles, Cars 2, Monsters University, Inside Out, Incredibles 2, Toy Story 4, Soul, and Turning Red. I think Soul and Turning Red need to be higher on the list. And then...
See, I would even bump Monsters, Inc. and The Incredibles up to S tier, but you disagree with The Incredibles.
You can go ahead and do that. Like, yeah.
I just think that, in general, they are some of the best Pixar movies.
We can move Monsters, Inc. up. I'm okay with that. And then The Incredibles, if you feel that way, you can also bump it up.
Do you think Monsters, Inc. is better than Toy Story 3?
In my opinion, yes. But
Okay.
also...
Well, I'll just put it there since you don't think it's S.
Okay.
I think it's S, but...
It's also been a minute, so I could just rewatch it and then think otherwise. But right now, it's...
So, The Incredibles, Nemo. I think I agree with that.
Yeah.
I think Inside Out would be my third. Do you disagree?
I agree. I agree with that.
Then...
I think Turning Red and Soul need to be higher.
I would agree, but...
Yeah. And same for Toy Story 4.
So do you think that Soul and Turning Red are better than Toy Story 4?
I think Toy Story 4 should be higher than Red.
Like
and
that?
then maybe... What do you think about Soul and Toy Story 4?
I like Soul more, but that's just...
Okay, I was gonna say, because I think it's good where it's at, but also...
So do you agree with the rest of the list?
I think Monsters University is better than Cars 2.
I would agree.
Okay. And then I don't know Toy Story
I'll switch those.
Yeah.
Because I think,
So now in A tier we have The Incredibles, Nemo, Inside Out, Soul, Toy Story 4, Turning Red, Monsters University, Incredibles 2, and Cars 2. That is our final ranking for A tier.
And for B, currently we have Toy Story 2, The Good Dinosaur, Brave, Cars, Wall-E, Up, Onward, Elemental, and Inside Out 2.
Okay, I think, for me at least, The Good Dinosaur should be above Toy Story 2. Same with Brave, but also it's been a minute since I've seen Toy Story 2, so I can't really, I don't want to, yeah. Yeah, I want to rank Up a little bit more. I think Up and Wall-E should be above Cars. And then I don't know the other last story.
I think that everybody loves Inside Out too. So maybe I should take that into some consideration. I feel bad putting Cars lower than Inside Out 2 and some of the others because I just think it's a Pixar staple or whatever.
It's a staple, but also it's our opinion too.
I'm fine with this if you're fine with this.
Okay, I'm fine with that. So in B toy,
Besides that, but that's okay.
We can change
I'll let you
it.
have your moment.
Okay. In B tier, high B, we have The Good Dinosaur. Or in general in B, we have The Good Dinosaur, Toy Story 2, Brave, Up, Wall-E, Cars, Inside Out 2, Onward, and Elemental. And then finally, last but not least, we have our C tier. Currently in our C tier, we have Finding Dory, Toy Story, A Bug's Life, Cars 3, and Lightyear.
I think I agree with this.
Yeah, I think this ranking is fine. So, in our last place, our last 5, it's Finding Dory, Toy Story, Bug's Life, Cars 3, and Lightyear.
Yeah.
And our top 5 is Ratatouille, Luca, Coco, Monsters, Inc., and Toy Story 3. Do you have anything to say?
I don't think so. I think I agree with most of them. There's only a couple.
I agree with most of them. Actually, I think I agree with all of them except for The Incredibles. And, yeah, I've never seen Incredibles 2, so.
You need to go watch both of them.
I do. There's a lot of movies I want to go rewatch before we go on our trip.
Fair enough.
The Good Dinosaur, they need to have more stuff for it in the parks.
There's no way they will, because you're like the only Good Dinosaur fan.
I know, and it sucks. Like, Arlo's such a cute character. They could have put his dinosaur... He is a dinosaur. They could have put him in Dino Land when it was still available.
Okay, but Dino Land was probably doomed, like, at least 5 years ago at this point. Actually, definitely. More than 5 years ago. It was doomed.
It was doomed when they got rid of, what is it called?
Primeval World.
Yeah.
You never got to freaking ride it.
I never got to ride it, but that's also because it was before I ever went to Disney, so I can't really say anything.
I liked Primeval World.
Yeah.
It was cute.
I've heard that it was cute. I like Triceratops Spin.
It's just a spinning ride.
Yes.
I mean...
I like the music.
Fair enough. Do you have anything else?
Nope.
So if you're watching, go listen. And if you're listening, go watch us. And our socials will be in the description of the videos. So
yeah.
Thank you for watching.
And then also...
Sorry. Go ahead.
And then also, if you agree, disagree, anything like that with our selections, let us know. We want to hear your opinions.
Yeah, some of these were hot takes, but
yeah,
that's okay.
The Good Dinosaur being one of them.
Yeah. So, I think that's it for today. We hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you real soon. Bye.